Mr. Hershenson, quick question. So if I'm understanding you correctly, you would like to freeze tuition for everyone, and you would also like to eliminate fees, phase out fees. First off, do you have a number as to how much that would reduce revenue
Reduce revenue in what regard?
for the schools?
The right now to eliminate the fees entirely is 12 million. So the legislature has provided 3 million 4 years ago, 6 million 3 years ago, 9 million, and then this year is the final year of the phase out. So what we need is 12 million in perpetuity. We actually passed both of these bills in front of you last year in the Senate and Assembly, and unfortunately they were vetoed by the governor. So what we'd like to do is again pass these, and it's just 12 million in entirety to eliminate the fees.
So 12 million for the fees, and then if we freeze tuition, what would that cost down the road as far as future revenue?
That is probably a question for the chancellor and his team, but what I will say is that any public funding is certainly an investment in the families and the graduate workers and students of our state. I think that the folks who are attending SUNY want to live in New York, buy houses in New York, support the economy and the environment. So that money will certainly come back into the state economy, whatever is provided by the legislature.
Okay. So then the rate of inflation being just under 2.5% right now, that would obviously mean each year where the costs are rising as well. Again, without these revenue streams, do you have an idea of how much that would be? And how would you pay for it?
I don't have the figures off the top of my head, but what I know is that our members will take other jobs, and unfortunately there's lots of graduate workers who end up skipping meals or looking for food pantries and different ways to make rent and support themselves and their families. That's unfortunately the harsh reality, is that we have a pay-to-work system where folks who are employed by the university have to pay fees in order to have the job that they have to teach and work at the university. So I'm sure our colleagues will find the ways they do it, but unfortunately, it's tough. We'd rather the fees be eliminated and that commitment be seen this year.
Okay. Thank you all for coming today. Thank you.